What's up guys, this is Hardik here. So today with me I have the Honor Band 5 and I've been using it for around a month now, and I've got quite a lot of impressions to give to you guys. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. So first off, I'd like to thank Honor and XDA for sending this Honor Band 5 to me. I entered a giveaway and I won it, so they sent it out to me, and I've been using it, as I said, for a month now. And first I'd like to apologize to Honor for delaying the review so much, because I was in the middle of my finals and couldn't get any video out, so I want to apologize for delaying the review itself. But yeah, I've been using it for a month and I've got a lot of experience with it. So initially when I got it, I saw the pink band and that was it. I did not think I would use it outside, because first of all, I don't like smart bands. I am a user of a smartwatch. I used the Moto 360 second gen still, and I like replying to messages and stuff like that on the watch itself. So I'm not a huge fan of the fitness band. And also, as I was in the middle of my finals, I did not go out anywhere. So usually my steps used to be like 0 or maybe like 100 or 200, and that was all. So I thought, why not give it to my sister, who is an athlete by herself. So she has classes and stuff like that, so she would be using it a lot rather than me using it like less. So first I'd like to show you guys all the features that we have on the band itself, and then we'll go through the app that we have on our device. So this is the home screen that the band has. There are a ton of faces which I'll be getting into in a minute, but if you have to just scroll up or scroll down to get to the menus. If you scroll down, the first thing you have is music controls. So if you have any music playing on a device, you'll get it right on the band itself. Then if you scroll down, we get messages. So you get all the text messages right on the watch itself. Then if you scroll down, we get more. So in more, first thing we have is timer, stopwatch, faces. Again, as I said, if I go into faces, we have, this is the default, like not the default, but that which I have. Then we have this one, and there are ton of other faces to choose from. There we go. These are all the faces right over here, and this is the one that I have right now. But yeah, again, going into more, we have find phone. So it will ring your phone if you just tap on the option right over here. Then we have brightness, we have screen on, so you could like toggle on the 5-minute screen timer that we have on the band. Then if you want to go back, swipe from the left, and there we go. And there we go. Then we have screen on the other side. We have battery, we have system. Battery I'll be getting into a bit later, but we have system. So in system we go about, and this for now is the latest version, which is 1.1.0.120. so this is the latest version right now, as of this date on the band itself. Then if we scroll down again, we have workouts. So there are quite a few workouts present right on the app, like on the band itself. All these workouts are also present on the app that we have on the phone, so that is a good thing. Then going back, we have the sleep timer. So this is the sleep meter, and I don't think it is much like it is accurate at all. It is quite but not like the exact the sleep that I get on the daily basis. So it does track pretty accurately, but not as accurate as I do. This is basically the oxygen level in your blood. So if you wear it and if you tap on this, it will calculate the number of like oxygen that you have on in your blood. Then if you go back, we have heart rate, we have steps, and I must say that the steps calculator is like quite accurate. I mean, it does calculate the steps accurately, like pretty accurately, and I really like the step counter on the band itself. Then again, if you go back, these are all the like options that we get on the band itself. So I like this home screen because it has a ton of like details or steps and stuff like that on the band itself. So this is the one I'm rocking, but if you have any other preference, you could do that in the faces app or in the more setting itself. So this was about the band. So talking about the build quality first, this is the band itself, and I must say that I feel that MI band 4 has a better band than the Honor band 5. So I used the MI band. My friend has one, and I feel that this feels a bit cheaper than that of the MI band. It might be just me, but I think MI band has a better band. So I think that the band quality on the Honor band is a bit cheaper, but I mean, for this price range, it is fine. So my bad guys, my phone just got shut off because it got way too hot. But anyway, so I was talking about the build. As I said, the build on the Honor Band is a bit cheap, like feels a bit cheap than the MI Band 4. So I like the quality of the build on the MI Band. Basically, I mean, I don't hate it, I'm just nitpicking the little details that we get. So on the back, if you notice, we have a couple of sensors as well. So the first is the obvious heart rate sensor, and the second here is the charging point or the charging pins, which I don't personally like, and I'll get into it a bit later. But yeah, I am not a huge fan of the charging point. So yeah, I mean, this was all about the band itself. Now we'll just take a look at the app. So in the video, I did forget to talk about the charging point, and why I did not like it is because the pins are in in sort of a different place, in my opinion. I mean, it is easy if you get used to it. It is easy to put it on charge. Just have to do is just slap it on, like, see what I was talking about is you have to be precise to like put it on charge. And I mean, you can't even take it out anywhere. If you forget this at home, you won't be able to charge your band. And yeah, you have to be a bit precise while putting it on charge. It takes you a while to be like to get used to this, but once you're used to it's fine. But yeah, just have to be a bit precise when you put this thing on charge. So if I just keep my watch aside, so this here is the app itself that you get with the band, and this is the actual home screen that you'll be getting once you connect your band with the app itself. So this is the home screen. You get the steps, you get the timer, you get exercise records, you get heart rate, you get sleep, weight, and stress. So these are the 4 options on the bottom. You have exercise as well. As I said, you get all the exercises in the app itself. So you have outdoor run, indoor run, walk, and stuff like that. So then you have devices, and this is the Honor Band 5. And if I just tap on the band itself, you get these options. So I'll just get into each options one by one. So on the top you have troubleshooting. We have the true sleep, which basically guides the or tracks the sleep itself. If you go back, we have the reminder, we have continuous heart rate monitoring, and I have it enabled. It takes up a bit of battery, but I mean, there's nothing to lose about. Then we have alarms, we have to not disturb. Notifications, you could choose what apps will show notifications on the band itself. So if you go back, we have weather reports, we have music playback control, we have Bluetooth connector reminder. So what this does is basically, if you go out of range of the Bluetooth, it will start vibrating the watch, which will in turn let you know that the watch is going out of the Bluetooth range. Then we have function customization. This is basically the menu that you get on the watch. So it is nothing but the menu when you swipe down. So whatever you have on the watch, if you or the band, if you swipe down, is present right on the app itself. Then if you go back, we have the raise wrist to wake screen, we have rotate to switch screen, we have auto download the updates, and also a firmware update. So this, as I said, is the current version, which is 1.1.0.120. It is the current latest version. But yeah, this is all about the app. Then if you go back, we have health, and if you just tap on the steps, you'll get all your daily or weekly or monthly steps. You also get a record of total steps that you have taken and average steps per day. So also 3% running, walking is 97%, and climbing is 0%. Then if you go back, we have the heart rate as well. So it keeps track of everything that you have on the band, and it shows us in the app itself. So this is the average heart rate that it displays. Then if you go back, we have the sleep timer, and as I said, it is not as accurate as other bands, but you have the weekly, and there we go. We have average deep sleep for 6 minutes, which is again, as I said, not accurate, but yeah, it works. It tends to work fine. But like, I like tracking my sleep, but if not accurate, I don't mind, but I would have liked it being accurate. So yeah, that is pretty much it. We have settings as well. For band settings or the app settings, we have goals, data sharing, the heart rate limit zones, and stuff like that. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the band and the app itself. So again, if you want to buy this band, I'll make sure to give a link in the description box below. Go ahead and buy it. I personally like the band. I would say that the build is a bit cheaper on the band itself, but the overall display quality and other stuff, I think, is better than the MI band or other band in this particular price range. So again, I'll just quickly turn on the screen, and you have to do it every time you're after like 5 minutes when the screen sleeps, but yeah, that is fine. But yeah, again, as I said, this is the band itself. I do recommend it at the price that it is, because it is better in tracking steps than the MI band. It is better in tracking sleep than the MI band, although it doesn't track accurately. But the MI band has a weird thing where even if you sit for a while, it will track your sleep. I have like used it, and I do know how it is on the MI band as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Also, the display is much better, as I said, on the Honor Band 5 than the MI Band 4. So now, also talking about the battery life, the battery life for me has been good. I mean, not the best, but with all the settings turned on, I get around 5 days of battery life and not more than that. So I have the continuous heart rate tracking on. I have the 5-minute timer on for the display itself, and the Bluetooth is always on basically, and it tracks my steps a lot. So for me, the battery life is 5 days, which is not bad, to be very honest. And I charged it on the 6th day. So the battery life tends to go down 10% around the 5th day, and by the end of the 6th day, I need to charge this to get it to 100%, and it takes not more than an hour to be charged. I mean, I have not tracked the particular charging like speed and the charging time, but I think it won't take more than like an hour to get it to from 0 to 100%. And so yeah, for me the battery life has been going great and no complaints in that regard. But I wish the battery life lasted me an entire week with every setting turned on. But yeah, rather than like complaining about the smaller things, I think the battery life is pretty great. So that is pretty much it for the band itself. If you have any other questions regarding the band, do let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, I'll be uploading more videos soon on my channel as my finals got done and I am basically free right now. So if you have any video queries as well, do hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. I'm active there 24/7. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.